Hello there, my name's Tim Moody. I'm a careers advisor and I work for CSW Group. I work in a number of different institutions, educational institutions around Cornwall. You asked me what grades do I need to start an apprenticeship? Well, there are no formal qualifications to get onto an apprenticeship. If you do not have a GCSE in Maths and English grade 4 or above, then you would be looking at taking functional skills in these subjects. Remember that employers can set their own entry requirements and ask for certain subjects according to their own company needs. But more than anything, they will be looking at a person's ability to complete the programme and settle into that job role quickly. At interview, an employer will be looking to see if the candidate has a genuine interest in the vacancy and a genuine interest in the company. So make sure you do your research, make sure you give a good account of yourself.
Hi guys, I'm Taylor from Next Step Southwest and today I'm answering some questions from students at Penrice Academy. First question to answer is, what grades do I need to start an apprenticeship? So first thing to note really is that apprenticeships are available to students at the age of 16 or so onwards, over the age of 16, so really vacancies depend on the type of apprenticeship that you want to go into, so what sort of industry, what sort of sector you want to go into. But very much the grades will differ, so they'll be competitive for sure, but again, depending on which subject you want to do, it will really depend on what the grade requirements are.
Hi, I'm Sophie from Next Step Southwest and I'm answering some questions from Penrice Academy today. The largest would be farming, fishing and forestry, that's at 18%. Next it's construction, which comes in at 13%. Tourism and leisure, which includes restaurants and hotels, that's 10%. And equal third at 10% is professional, science and technical, which also includes renewable energies. It's important to note that this one is the fastest growing sector in the region.
I think one of the most important skills is the ability to have a conversation. Never underestimate the importance of being able to talk to different people.
Listening skills are the best skill to have for any person in any business.
Some of the most important skills in the workplace, particularly in relation to SMEs, are around adaptability and the ability to work across a whole range of different subjects. That could be finance, marketing, but having a small amount of knowledge for each of those will mean when you're working with a small business, you'll go a long way.
I think confidence is one of the most important skills you can have in the workplace. If you believe in yourself, then other people will too.
My answer would be quite simply friendliness and genuine openness.
I think people are going to start working more on a portfolio basis, which means basically spending some time in employment, some time in self-employment, and as life goes on, flexing between the two. It may well be that there's more sort of project work within employment, which means you get to the end of a project and quite often have a period of self-employment. That seems to be increasingly common.
I think people will go self-employed in the future so that they can have a better work-life balance and fit around home commitments.
Yes, I think there's a lot more opportunity for people to become self-employed and perhaps do more freelancing and consulting. People are likely to have more careers, more different jobs in different organisations and doing project work, moving from project to project. So having a self-employed status can help with that.
The quick answer is that the one that needs the most people at the moment is carpentry and interior finishes. However, I cannot just leave it there. I have to say that because the construction industry is set to grow by 5% over the next 5 years, all of the trades and all of the professions are really looking to have some form of recruitment into them just to meet that demand. So there are opportunities for everybody throughout the industry, and so if I can urge you to consider an apprenticeship, that would be really useful. So best of luck with that, and I hope that you do consider a career in construction. Yes, there are more men in construction. What we're trying to do with our marketing and our promotions, we're trying to show the opportunities that are available to the entire population, to make construction a lot more diverse and appealing to larger sections of the population. And we're doing a better job really of promoting and marketing construction as a career. Of the professionals that we've got in construction, the architects, the planners, the buyers, the estimators, quantity surveyors, project managers, 14% of them are already ladies. So there are opportunities for everybody within construction.
Well, I could just list loads of different websites, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to pick on some that I found to be really useful during the course of my work. iCould.com has real stories to inspire your career. www.careerpilot.org, great for planning your study and work. www.prospects.ac.uk, this provides comprehensive job profile information and links to the labour market too. www.prospects.ac basically offers you a whole new way to find apprenticeships and opportunities to get ahead. www.gov.uk has a link to live apprenticeship vacancies. And then our very own cswgroup.co.uk, we have a service called Advisor Online, which is manned by trained advisors from 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock. That's 6 p.m. I really recommend using social media to your advantage. If there is something you admire or someone that you admire in the world of work, then follow them through a platform such as Twitter. See what they're up to, look at any projects they're working on. What work have they produced? What articles have they put together? What journals have they contributed to? You never know, this could lead you to opportunity. The speculative approach is one which still proves to be effective. They say 75% of jobs are found through this. If you're keen to source an opportunity, then you don't have to wait for an advertisement through a website or through a newspaper. Get a decent CV together with a covering letter and submit to organisations that you would like to work for. That means that you will have to do some research into the local labour market. Check out what's around you so that you know exactly who is out there and what opportunities could be presented to you. If your dream job turns out to not live up to your dreams, then ask yourself why. Is there a particular aspect that you don't like? What would make things better? Can it be sorted out? It still could be the case that your dream job is on track. So try not to be put off. There is always something within a job that will not be the most appealing, but there could be so many other enriching factors. If you realise it simply isn't for you, then all is not lost. At least you've ruled out that particular pathway. It may be a good time to take stock, to reflect on yourself, to consider the skill set you have and how you can take it forward. What are your key strengths? How can these be applied to a different area of work? These are known as transferable skills, which are going to be skills for your working life. As you progress on your career journey, your transferable skills become more and more apparent. They increase with experience. You become more appealing to employers, possibly across a broad sector of occupations. Career planning and management should be viewed as a positive and fun exercise. It is about your future. Students in Year 11, and to be honest, people of all age groups, should still get excited about future opportunities. Research is key. Getting in touch with yourself and your skills is key. If you can imagine yourself in a job, then actually you could well be on your way to getting into that job. What I've really highlighted here are questions you should be asking yourself and steps you can personally take to assist yourself. But another thing you need to do is speak to people about your careers. Speak to your peers, speak to your teachers, speak to your lecturers, speak to your parents. Get their thoughts and opinions on you. Embrace feedback, challenge yourself, and of course, whenever you can, seek out independent information, advice and guidance from a careers advisor.